Hello everybody, am I live and in color? Can you see me? Hello? Hold on, let me go and check my pages and make sure I'm not buffering and there's no echo. Can everybody see okay? I hope everybody can see okay. I have my glass of water with me, so we're live. I hope everybody's hello to the 2 people watching. Today, we're either going to be coloring in Mascara by Margot Rubio, or we're going to be coloring the Santa. Hi, Charlotte. Or we're going to be coloring the Santa page that he has on his YouTube, on his Facebook group. He gave away a free image via his Facebook group. Margot Rubio has a Facebook group, so we could color the Santa. Hi, Corey. How are you? So this is the Santa pic that he has that's free on his Facebook group. So guys, what would you like to color? Would you like to color something out of Mascara, or would you like to color the Santa? Because we got 3 images. We could color this lovely lady, Santa. Someone wants Santa. Hi, Flower Gal. I don't think I've seen you here before, Flower Gal. Or we can do this one. We can do this lovely guy. Santa, it's Kim. Okay, hi Kim. This one. So everybody wants the Santa pic. Good, we'll do the Santa pic. But I'm gonna use a bunch of mediums then if we put. I don't know what happened to my cardboard, my clip-on, so put a lot of pages behind this because we will be using some wet mediums. These are Copic sketch markers. So, and don't worry guys, I have the Copic paper here, so we can know what we're doing. These are brand new. Last night I did use them up a little. I did use them last night a little bit in a Jasmine Beckett Griffith book. And this color is blush. And these have a brush tip. So you guys can know what colors I'm using. And these are brush tips, so they have brush tips. And this is copper. And these are refillable. The thing about the Copics is that they're refillable. Bailey Beige. Now, this Copic paper, some of you may be asking where I got this from. I got this from the Copic paper I got part of my November sketchbook. And this is called Dark Suntan. This is called light suntan. See, they look different wet than they do. Oh, I like this. This is, and this is, I think we're gonna use for the skin. I think for the eyebrows, I'm gonna use the light suntan. And I think we're going to use the Barely Beige for his skin. Thank you, Corey. And I'm putting them back in. I am actually gonna, you know, the thing about Copics is it's actually cheaper to buy them in smaller sets than if you buy them in bigger sets, because they're a little bit, they run a little bit cheaper if you're thinking about buying them. They are expensive. They are $8 a piece if you buy them individually, but if you buy them in sets, you can buy them. Some sets will run you. This is the 6 set. This 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. This 6-piece set cost me about $32 at the outlet. So what we'll do his eyebrows. We'll use the brush tip because I like using the brush tip a little bit more. And this is a little bit of grayscale in it. So the nice thing is that the grayscale is all done for you. Don't you guys worry, I'll be using all the markers too, but this is just what we're using for the skin. So this is a free image, and he's having a coloring contest, Mardo Rubio, on his Facebook group. So this is Barely Beige. So wait a minute, I didn't finish doing his eyebrows. Hi Robin, how are you? We are using Copic sketch markers right now on Santa. This is a free image from Mardo Rubio. I think I'll use that dark color for his glasses. This is called Copper. So I got this page off of Mardel's Facebook group. If you're a member of his Facebook group, you can download this picture, and he's having a weekly contest. There's 16 of you right now. Wow, that's a lot. I don't use the brush tips too often. And when I was at the art store, I also bought, where are they? I don't see them right now. I also bought replacement brush nibs. You never know when you're going to need replacement nibs. For which one, Kim? For the Copic? Or for another marker set? Because there's so many different markers now. Well, you know, different people have different things they like, Corey. Not to say that they're bad, so. And this is now the Barely Beige. Now, when I apply this wet, this is going to look totally different than when it dries. Now, if I don't like the way that it dries, I can always go over the marker with pencil. Really? So let me see. 3 plus 6 is 9, plus I have 12. I have another set coming, which is the basic set of colors. And you can see the skin. Yes, I did. I did buy it, Robin, the whole set, because it actually comes out cheaper to buy a small set of Copics than if you were to buy each pen, each Copic similarly. Well, here's the thing too. You can actually buy refills for the markers, Rosemary. And the cheapest place that I've seen Copic refills, sorry Amazon, is Dick Blick. I think the refills online are like $5.23. Because if you buy them in the stores, they're like $7 or $8. But if you buy the refills from Dick Blick, they're $5.23. So sometimes the online pricing is better. We'll use other markers as we go along. So if you go to Dick Blick Art's website, they're much better priced. Just saying. So think about that when you buy markers. Are they refillable? We're good, May. I bought a sketch set. I actually want to show you something I did last night. Hold on, let me get my Jasmine Beckett Griffith book. Did last night with the Copic, but then I put pencil over it. I used Copic as the base color. Oh, this is going to be tough. I used Copic as the skin tone. I used Copic as the base tone, and then I put Prismas over her skin. Everything else was done with Color It water brush pens. So I did Copic as the base skin tone, and then I put the blush pink as her lips and the nose. So everything else was done with Color It water brush pens, but I did the skin with the Copic Cotton Pearl as the base tone. So I want you guys to understand you could still use pencil over your markers if you feel your base, if you're not getting enough depth of color for you. So that's just something you guys can do with mixing your medias. Yes, May, I bought the skin tone set for Copics. I have fallen in love with Copics, May. I think I've become a convert to Copics. See, and these are the tones that you get in the skin tone for the Copic sketch, and I paid $34 for them. So that is what's in the skin tone set. So, and I think I'm going to get another marker case just to put my Copics in. Oh no, May. You buy sets, May, and then you buy individual ones. You buy the small sets first. You don't... And then you buy refills. You're not in the money hole forever. this hands, guys, or is this part of Santa or not? I'm not sure if this is part of Santa or not. No, May. I love May. May is so wonderful. Yes, there are a lot of mods today. Now, you can get this image off of Mardell Rubio's Facebook. He'll have it up for a week. So if you want it, guys, go to join Mardell's Facebook group. He is really nice. His white glove, well, we're making his skin. Well, we've made it skin. We've made it part of his hand. Okay, guys, I'm just going to flip it over to see how badly it's blending through. And you know what Anne says the sign of a juicy marker is? No, you don't. You're right, May. I think it is his hand, so we made it his hand. I think I may be becoming a marker maniac, May. Well, it just started raining actually before I came on. I was going to be actually streaming about 30 minutes beforehand, and then my mother came home from work and decided to get some food. So I'm gonna make my Santa hat brown here. And of course it's getting all over me. The marker is getting all over me and my hands. This is what happens when you don't put your marker on tight enough, guys. If you don't put your marker on tight enough, we're gonna make Santa hat brown. Now, those people who are really good at blending their markers and stuff like that, oh no, May, I'm scared of water. Oh no, May, I'm still a pencil hole. I'm a pencil hole and a marker maniac. Santa's beard. Hi, April. How are you? I ended up buying some, the sketch tone set from Copics. They were a good price at Dick Lick. So, these ones tend to have a brush tip. Don't get me wrong, I like my nib, but coloring with a brush tip is very different than coloring with a nib. It's almost like a paintbrush in a way. You know, I tried to use pastel pencils and I found them very chalky and messy to do, so I'm not a fan of the pastel pencils, but maybe it's just me. I do like the Holbein pencils though. The Holbein pencils. Yeah, you are painting with a marker. The nice thing about Copics is that you can buy refills for them. And April would know this. How many times can you refill your Copic? April. And I was looking at Dick Blick to see if they sell the refills for these colors, and they do. Okay. And I specifically got a set of tweezers. Yeah, I was actually just talking about that, May. I bought a set of 3 brush tip. Set 8 to 10, so you can buy the nibs if need be. Really, I'm gonna have to watch those. I think that's Belinda, right? Is Faithful Girl? So Santa is coming. Belinda is the Copic. Classics is 10. I like this brown. This brown is very vibrant. And I'm not an expert at Copics. I just started using them, so I'm sure I'll get better with them as time goes on. And this image, I think, is like really. You know, the thing about markers is I would have never even tried markers had it not been for Anne, and then seeing other people use them. You know, I used to be definitely afraid of using markers. And if you're wondering about the board, this is a watercolor board that I use as the backup because it absorbs the water better than anything else. I wanted my clipboard, but I can't seem to find my clipboard. However, I did find a few more of my Christmas books lying around when I was looking for my board. You can post the finished Santa image on his Facebook group, Lori, which is the Marda Rubio Colors group. Hold on, I wish I had the... Now, this might look a little different when it dries. Down a little white. And you want to clip on the markers when they're done. So, I'm going to put these back in the case. But what's going to happen is I'm going to end up probably buying a case to put all my Copics in. Oh, thank you, May. I was going to look up that. And then we will put in, let me look for a white gel pen. I love white gel pens. Those who know me know that I love white gel pens. I have white gel pens. So when you go and do that, hold on guys, I have to turn off the lights in this house, otherwise my electric bill goes sky high. I forget to turn off things. I'm looking for. The joy of, when I get the rest of them, I'll do. I am looking for the red. Those who know me know why I'm looking for the red. The fun part. This is, hi Samantha, how are you? How are you guys feeling? So here is the red Arteza real brush pen. I like coloring this red. I may end up coloring it all red, but that I think should be purple. I think I'm going to color that purple. I didn't get the 96 set. I only have the 48 set. This is light magenta. Hi Naya. I don't have the 48 set. I only have the 48 set. Yes, that is actually. This is the image for his contest. So he's having a contest with this image, so it is. You guys, we were actually going to color in mascara, Samantha, but at the beginning of the stream I showed people the Santa image, and people voted on it and they wanted the. And I'm printing on this paper is the Recollections paper. And when you're using wet media, guys, don't be afraid to play with it. Don't be afraid to use it because it's just fun to play with it. Mm-hmm. glad you started your channel up again, Samantha. I missed seeing the videos. Here's the thing too, guys. I don't use my tweezers very often. And I decided to start using them again because what's the point of buying something if you're not going to use it? Thank you, Robin. Can we pin that post to the, can I pin that post to the top here? Hold on. No, I wish I could figure out how to post that to the top of the thing like other people do. So use your supplies up. Don't be afraid to use them because that's what we buy them for. This is red. That's okay, Yvonne. You know, you start your videos off slowly. Everything takes time. A channel takes time to build. It's just like when you color in a picture, you're not... With these pens, I have to be careful. But what I like about these pens, the brush pens, is that it's all done for you. Done, guys. I'm looking for a nice green. Then I'm going to make this a bubble pink. Sometimes to get it darker, to get it to be a darker shade, you have to go over it more than once. I like that Naya's Craft Corner. And this is light green, and this is light green A111. No, people call me a fast colorist. I don't think I'm fast. But with certain mediums, I do take longer. Naya, I am going to subscribe to your channel when I'm done with this stream. I did eat lunch this week. My mother Yes, Naya's crafting corner is new, so subscribe to her if you haven't gotten the chance to yet. I'm sure she would love the subs. Thank you, Samantha. These pens work really well. The other day I was testing my colored brush pens on the Johanna Basford's books, and no bleed through at all from the colored brush pens on that paper. So you can use the colored brush pens. I haven't tested out the Arteza brush pens yet, so those are the next things to test. So what color should I color this in, guys? I don't have the Zig Clean color brush markers, Corey, so I wouldn't know. You'd have to ask somebody who has them, like maybe Anne. I know Anne had them and she didn't like them after she did. I had a Vietnamese sandwich that my mother got from the vendor down the block. There's a vendor. There's different vendors and they sell different things. And this one is parakeet green. Oh, I like that green better. I've not tried the Crayola brush pens, to tell you the truth. You know, I say start off small when you buy sets. Don't buy big sets when buying art supplies. See how you like them first. Like, I bought a small set of luminance when I started with them. Didn't like them at first, but then, you know, the more that I got to use different things, I actually... Did you like them, April, the Crayolas? You see how different everything dries? When everything dries, it becomes a much different picture when everything is drying. This is olive green. And guys, I'm just going to take this little sticky off. We don't like little stickies sometimes. I take the stickies because sometimes I'm working with them. That's a dark green. I don't really do swatch videos. I'm not very good at swatch videos. I have a chart of the colors on my Facebook group of the Arteza 48 set. And I have some other color pencil charts done too. So I do them and you can grab them off the Facebook group if you guys are curious to see them, the color charts. Fine liners are nice. I'll tell you something about the Arteza fine liners. They don't work in every book. The thing that I like about the Staedtler fine liners is that they work in most books. Not all, but most of my books that need with fine liners. The only reason why I ended up getting the Staedtler fine liners was when I first started coloring. One of the few books that I had when I started coloring was Secret Garden, which was my first coloring book, and I wish to God I had kept it. Now I kind of regret not keeping it. Put them back in the case, or at least try to put them back in the case. This one was there. I think the pink went here. I think the red went there. This book has a little bit of a grayscale. This is Arctic Blue. You know, the only way if you know a product is good if you try it out yourself. Really, because everybody's going to be different in what they like to buy and have. This is Royal Pink. The only thing that I don't like about the Arteza water brush pens is that they're not refillable. The thing about me with fine liners is like I like the Staedtlers just because the barrel is different than other fine liners. Hi, precious so-and-so. Well, here's the thing, too, about the Artezas, Naya, is that sometimes Amazon and Arteza will have sales on their products. So keep your eye out on that, too, because sometimes they have lightning deals on Amazon. So keep your eyes. Also, guys, if you're going to shop, I recommend that you guys use a little app called Honey. It gives you discounts and it actually automatically types coupons in for you. So sometimes I don't watch the chat because I have to concentrate when using the brush pens. Remember, guys, when you're applying wet media, it looks totally different dried than it does. And I don't mind a little buckling. Thank you. Hold on, I think so. It's usually the week before Thanksgiving or the Friday after Thanksgiving. No, it's the Friday after Thanksgiving, May. Also, my mother actually on Monday cooked me baked a pumpkin pie, or was it Tuesday? No, it was Tuesday. I had been craving a pumpkin pie, but nobody is selling it right now, so I'm like hoping that next week they start selling it. And so, bye Corey. So, see, and then you have that. See, but I always like to figure out how I'm going to color something. No, that's... Now this is a dark purple, and this is, what is it called? Wisteria purple. This is a dark purple. So stay tuned for some good deals. I'm hoping to get some good deals on Black Friday or Cyber Monday. I don't always like the deals on Black Friday, so sometimes I like Cyber Monday better. Ooh. But I hear the other set, the 96 set, has more skin tones. Gel pen time. I know what you mean. Like it's gonna all go poof. Oh, and I think I want pink instead. I want pink coral. Really? I didn't know that. You guys don't celebrate that holiday, May. I don't like that. Does anybody know what this is? And I know April knows what this is. I know April knows what that is. April, please tell people what that is. Yes, it is a Pitt pen. Oh, that's much better. I think I'll do this one pink. I don't have many Pitt pens. I think, what do I have? Only 4. 5. 1, 2, 3, 4 in my hand and 5. So I only have 5 Pitt pens. This is also where I keep my Arteza gel pens. Don't think the Pitt pens like this paper. No, the paper, this pen's the nut. Sometimes if you shake it, the ink flows better. I bought these from a card store. The only one that I didn't was the blue, dark blue one. There's a card store now by where I work. They resist in the paper. Worst comes to worst, I'll just cover it up with the marker. That's what we'll do. We'll cover it up with the marker. Oh, markers! As some of you know, this is my bag that I carry downstairs with me to, this is magenta and the Dick Blick. This is one way to fix mistakes. That's one way you fix mistakes. Some mediums don't like turning papers, as we learned. I am enjoying actually using, as you guys will learn, that I am like a person who likes using different mediums. This paper likes, I guess this paper does not like Pitt pens. And this paper also does not like my Sohos. You know, we don't really talk about it, but you ever notice that sometimes when you're coloring that sometimes some of your pencils, the pencils that you go to use, don't like the paper? These are the Dick Blick Studio ones. I enjoy these markers immensely. Now, if you guys can't afford Copics, these are a good marker, and plus now they come in the refills, and the refills look like this. If you guys are wondering what the refills look like, they look like this. This is what the refill looks like for the Dick Blick Studios. So I don't have all the refills yet, so I'm just telling you. Of course not. Can't get it back in the case easily. And I've already watched a few videos on how you refill your marker. Now, what you can do is you can do it one of two ways. You can take the nib out, then you really? I didn't know that about Pits. Precious so-and-so. As you can see, I have a whole marker case here. Guys, hold on, guys. There we go, so we don't lose our... nice thing about this pod... Oh, no. Oh, no. Touched the thing wrong. Wow, that's a good deal on the ream. Hold on, guys. So far, nothing has bled through to this. You know, me, I'm like a person who likes using different things, different mediums. I am a person who says, why not use everything you have? This picture is going to probably be more than one stream. I'm realizing because this has a lot of little details in it too, guys. You probably don't see all the little details. Well, you know, for me also, one of the things that I like about this the only thing that I don't own, I will say it right now, is acrylic paint. The only thing I don't own is acrylic paint, and I don't own Distress Inks. I know Zucchini Kitty and a lot of people like them. Is that all the coral, the little coral in there that I have? I like using different mediums and different ways to use it. There are many different ways you can use your mediums. Candy canes. This is a Dick Blick Studio marker as well, but this is the brush tip. I will probably use the white gel pen for the candy canes because white never looks, the white marker I have does not look like a white. It comes out looking little yellowish. Do we have candy canes other places? I'm just looking to see if I have candy canes other places. Nope. But then we can make the present red. Oh, thank you, Charlotte. Get a nice red present. You know, markers used to scare me, and now they don't scare me as much as they did. You know, dark green? No, that's the chisel. I don't use the chisel, so I'd probably take that in. Hey Dev, how are you? We're coloring Mardell Rubio's newest image from his, this is from his Facebook group page. Trying to get the whole, I can't seem to zoom in and get. Oh no, now it cuts off the other side of it. This is the squid tripod I'm using. So this is green. So this is the image that he has as his Mardell Rubio has a Santa contest going on right now. So what happens is if you color it in 7 days, you can enter it in the contest and you can get the image from his Facebook group. That, you get that in there. Hold on guys, this is not working for me. Holding that thing is not working for me. You know, when you have that big heavy thing in your hand, the marker case can be heavy. And that's where I keep my dick licks. We used, oh no. Hold on guys, let me flip the camera. Usually if I flip the camera, this helps. You flip the camera. That occasionally happens and I don't know why that is happening. This tripod is weird. There we go. Well, there's a button on the bottom of my screen that tells me I can flip the camera. It's on the bottom of the screen, I have the thing that says you can flip the screen. So when that happens, I can flip the screen. So keep that in mind. Bright blue. I already know what color we'll color in the background. I haven't decided if I'm actually going to do a background or not. I think I will do a background. That's how you do that. We're a pretty nice bunch. You know, I like this community so much. This community is one of the most awesome, it's filled with the most awesome, kind people you will ever meet. Lilac. Flip it so you guys can see what I'm actually doing. We flip it, you guys might like it more. No problem. We're pretty... This color is called lilac. This is the color that we're going to color the... Oh, what are you cooking? I actually ate Vietnamese food before I went on today, Deb. My mother came home for a lunch break because she forgot her phone here at home. My mother forgot her cell phone. So she came home and brought home Vietnamese food. Hold on, guys. Let me take a sip of water because I'm getting a little thirsty. I'm trying to drink more water so I can lose weight. Bye, May. Bye, Samantha. So, how's the picture, guys? Do you like it better this viewpoint? Because you see more of what I'm doing. And now this is apple green. Ooh, that's good. I like that. Me and my mother have been cooking lately, you know. No, I want all the balls to be the same color. So. Oh, and if you're wondering what we use for the skin and hair, I use these markers for the skin and hair. We used these markers in the very beginning, the Copic sketch for the skin. And these are the names of the colors. Sorry, guys. I didn't mean to do that. So if you're wondering what we use for the skin tones, we did that. This color is called Apple Green. Thank you, Dev. And I'm trying to color the balls all the same color. I tried the Pit pens earlier, Dev. McDonald's is okay if you have it in moderation. You know, if you eat unhealthy, you have to have it a little bit in moderation. You know, I'm trying very hard to lose weight, so me and my mother have decided to start cooking more in the house because we're so very, very unhealthy, and that's not good for two women to be that unhealthy. You know, people think it's really easy. The thing about McDonald's is that I can't have it anymore. I eat it, and if I eat it, I get really sick. Like, something happens in me that is like, I don't know what triggers this. And I don't like that feeling that I don't know what's causing me to get sick from eating it. It might be a chemical in it. It might be the cheese, the combination. And you know, I've started retaking my and don't forget to give this video a thumbs up, guys. You know, when you're working with wet and medium, you have to also keep in mind, I'm just seeing if there's anything else that I missed that needs a ball. Well, you know, when we're depressed, we don't think the correct way. And it's like something in our brains does not want to work correctly. Orange. It's very difficult because people who think you can just lose weight don't really understand the struggles of those of us who are overweight. That, you know, we try to be good and you know, people think you can just lose weight. It's not as easy as everyone thinks it is. Little snowman. Now we're working on the little snowman. See, this picture is a lot more detailed than I originally thought it was. So, then I'm going to put this here. There's lots of hidden little things here in this picture. If you actually take your time and look, there's actually a lot of stuff in this book. You know, for a while they thought that was my issue, that I had a thyroid issue. Turns out that was not the case at all. So, Where is that pen? Now, I got this also in a sketch box, but now I'm trying to... This is a brush marker too. Why is it when you want to use something and it's still in the plastic, it's always the hardest time? So. And now, this is a sketchbook signature brush marker. Now, this was only in the sketch box. You can only get this in the sketch box. This is the first time I'm using this. I want to see how this works. No, one time I got really sick and I lost all this weight and they didn't understand what was wrong with me, and then they diagnosed me with having something weird, and it was something I had never even heard of before. So that black is very nice and interesting. That's a different black than what I'm used to in the sketch marker. When they finally figured out what was wrong with me, I was like so glad they finally figured out what was wrong with me. So then we're gonna do pink here. We're gonna make this pink. This is another brush tip. As you can tell, I'm a fan of the brush tip. I have a thing for pinks, reds, and purples, as you can clearly see. Hey, don't do that, guys. Don't be quiet in the stream. Talk amongst yourselves. That's what we're here for, conversation and to enjoy the process of coloring. See all these little things, these little tiny little details that he has in his book. There's so many little things. I'm liking them. The more I use the brush tips, the more I'm liking them, because they get into those finer details that sometimes the traditional markers can't get into. And this is spring green. You know, Mardell Rubio's images are really pretty to do, but they do take work. I am not going to lie, but I do enjoy his art. I did not think we were going to get this much done today. But you know, Precious and Soul, the thing with the Dick Blick markers is that they're a good alternative to Copics. I bought these individually. You know, I bought them in open stock. Knowing what I know now, So you remember that, you know, that not everything is going to work out the way that you want it to work out. But you got to play with your colors and see what works for you. And this is ultramarine. I like working with markers. Tomorrow we'll do that. We'll do that tomorrow. That reader book is fantastic. If you guys are wondering about the reader book that he's talking about, hold on, let me get that reader book. Oh, that Deb's talking about. Well, no. This isn't really, it's a collection of all her favorites. He's talking about, hold on, Deb. I'm just going to move the picture out of the way because I don't want any of the marker to get out of the way. Mien spaza gang durch de Fahresitan. Samalan und Durchataman des schönsten Motiv. That's my best at German. So, if you're wondering about the book, Dev is talking about this book. Now, this book is like a collection of all her favorites. So, here's some pictures I did finish. I took this book with me on vacation when I went to see my brother in LA. Now, what happened was I brought the Staedtler color pencils, and they did not work on this book, but happenstance that they were selling some Muji colored pencils in the airport at one of the stores, so I looked in and I bought them, and so I colored this book mostly with Muji colored pencils. I am not afraid of pencils. If any of you look at my old videos, I used to not do wet medium. I used to be a pencil girl. So here's something I'm doing right now with the, this is really a collection of our favorites that people have fallen in love with. So, like, I did a flip through of this book on my channel. So, there's a flip through of this book on the channel. So, if you guys want to see that, you're more than welcome to. I keep a lot of stuff in the house. Where's the white pencil? And this is white. This is a white pencil. Now, I'm going to say something, guys. Nothing beats a Copic marker, in my opinion, but there are alternatives to Copics if you cannot afford them. So, don't think that if you have to get Copics. I just happen to have really fallen in love with them and I like them. But that's me personally. Doesn't mean that you have to go out and get everything. I want to make sure that I get all the ornaments, and then it's raining outside right now where I live, So do you guys want me to continue? The Cali arts are very, very good. See? See, right now I put all my Dick Flicks and my Cali, I put all my Dick Flicks in here. This is the case that I use for my Dick Flicks, even the marker pens. And you'll find that I put the refills here. This is where the normal set is, and this is where the brush pens are. Hold on. So you guys can see this. So you guys can see that this is how I organized them. I have a huge thing for this. Bye So, bye April. So you see that I have a huge thing, guys, of markers in here. So this is where I put my Dick Flicks and my Copics for now, but I'll be getting another case for my Copics soon enough. So I just wanted you guys to see that. I'll tell you the truth, guys. I'm really happy that the Saga book is back in stock for a lot of people. I know a lot of people wanted that book. I'm so glad that people are going to be able to get it now. You see, we are using pencil. So for the people who said that, oh, I'm afraid of pencil, that's not true. I actually started off being a pencil person. And here's the Staedtler fine liner. See, these don't like them. So I think I have a coral pink. Yeah. Not everything likes. Not everything likes. Oh, wait a minute, guys. Where is my white gel pen? We love white gel pens. Those who know me know that I love gel pens. Now I'm going to make this pink. You know, I've heard mixed reviews on the Irene. I've heard some people say that they hate the paper. And some people say, well, the only things that they can use on it, believe it or not, are Crayolas. It wasn't, I don't think that book was ever meant to be a coloring book. I think that book was meant to be more of an art book more than a coloring book. And I think when they made it, they didn't realize that they were going to have to make that book a thing for them to do it. So, hold on guys, I need a brown. No, that's a burnt orange. That would never go. Oh, that's a camel. The thing is, when you're looking for browns, you want to look for browns that are nice. Ah, terracotta. Bye, Charlotte. Bye, bye, Charlotte. Oh, Ines Guerrero has a catalog? I didn't know that, Dev. Thank you. Some pictures are going to take you longer than others, and some pictures will not take you long at all. See, there's things I realized that I missed in this picture. For what? For what books? Okay, I didn't realize that. Oh, wait a minute, guys. I need the ultramarine back again. I missed something. This image is a little bit of a grayscale image too, so there are parts of it that are like grayscale, and then there are parts of it that aren't grayscale. What copy did I get? For which book? I don't have Irene, I have Serene. And I got Serene off 70 East Books over at Etsy. I don't think I'm going to get it, Irene, because I've heard such negative reviews about it. Oh, Modernist, you're the reason why I was convinced to get the Color in Heaven Halloween special. I think her art is lovely. This color is called Grape Lavender. That's okay. May said she would share you on another stream. What is this color? I have not seen this color before. Oh, this is Celadon green. Oh, I like that. Really? She's the spinning image of Amy Winehouse, the one that sang, "No, no, no, I won't go to rehab." I believe my mother has that album. If I'm not mistaken. So we do different colors, you know? Different colors make things pop. So where's the gray lavender? Trying to make sure that I didn't. No problem. Hopefully we'll still be streaming, guys, so. You know, when I get the rest of my Copics, what I want to do, guys, is I'm going to do a color and chat when I get my Copics, hopefully. Sometime next week, I ordered a pack of 12 basic colors. So what I want to do is test it on some marker paper that I have from Jennifer Stay. You know, Jennifer Stay's art that I have the original Bliss, and so we're gonna do a pattern probably from that book because that's the only book that I have marker paper in. So I'm probably gonna do a color and chat for that one. I don't know when I'm gonna get to do it, but hopefully I can do it. See, this is the thing, because there's so many little details in Mardell's thing, you have to be careful that you don't end up missing something. I'm thinking a light blue for the background. Now all I have to do left is these three little things here, and these little red things in the background. So I'm gonna put my markers back. Santa is going to look different than any other Santa I've ever done. I'm not even putting these back in order. I'm going to put a little bit more red in the picture. Hi everyone, Michelle, how are you? We're coloring the Santa pic from, this is a free image that Mardell is giving away in his Facebook group. We're almost done. We've been coloring this with different mediums. I've colored this with Copic markers, Arteza water brush pens, a Faber-Castell pencil. We could do this in black. What color should we do it in? Blue or black, the background, guys? The background, should it be blue or black? Blue. We have one blue. Gold gel pen. I don't know if I have enough. Blue, gold. I have blue, gold, and black as the colors. I don't know if I have enough gel pen to do gold. Hold on. That's periwinkle. That's not a blue. Let me see if I have a gold gel pen. I might not have enough, actually. I might have to find the refills for that if I have a gold. Is that a gold? Is that a gold? Gotta see where I put the gel pen refills for this. No, because I have refills for all my gel pens, except I can't find my Arteza gel refill pens, so I can't use those. Oh yes, 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 I found the gel pen refills. So, black. Have a good tonight, Dev. Here's gold. This is the other gold. We're using the Copic paper. You guys tell me which color you like best. I like the black because the blackers will cover up a lot of stuff. Some part of me likes the bright blue, but some part of me tells me the black would be better to color. You like the darker gold, Joe? This is what this is the lighter one. I like that. I like the darker gold one too. So. You know what? Let's see how the gel pen reacts, because I'm not sure the gel pens are gonna like this paper. No, they don't like this paper. They don't like the paper. So I think we're gonna do the black. They don't like the paper. I can tell they don't like the paper immediately. So we're gonna do black as the background. So I think maybe if I do the black and then do a little gold on top. And this is the black Sketchbox brush marker. What I'll do, I'll just do the brush tip like this. I like that. You're the boss. Bye, Dev. Welcome back. Now I'm going to use the chisel. I normally don't use the chisel because I'm not a chisel girl, but the chisel is good when you want to do a lot of work. I'm going to show you something too. If you don't like the way your pencil or the marker comes across, but wait for it to dry a little bit, you can always put over a black pencil to do it. I don't know where my Prismas are at the moment. I have everything all over the place. I'm going to have to do laundry at some point. I hate doing laundry. Those who know me. You can go over any lines on your marker. If your marker, there's spots in your marker that you don't like the way that they've come out, you can always refill it in by using a pencil over it. This will help shore up the thing, making it look more solid if you don't like the way the marker has come out looking. No, I'm not doing your dishes, flower girl. I'm not doing dishes. That's how you do the get rid of your black spots and markers. I like working with the brush tip. So if you like this video, give it a thumbs up. That helps us in the playlist for videos. So how's the weather right now in Illinois? Did you guys get snow yet? We haven't gotten snow yet here in New York. I just think it's a matter of time. I don't color evenly yet with my markers, so And for those of you who are wondering about the slideshow, I am working right now on the September slideshow. I just finished gathering all the pictures. It came up to 215 photos for the Facebook group. So I have to put all those pictures together. I've never been a person who works fast and in circles. Try that. Well, I always streak when I use my marker, so. Then I go over it with a black pencil. For the slideshow, I use my editor. The Mosaic one. It's an app for my Mac. Because I have a Mac. We're almost done, guys. There will be no live tomorrow, as I am now only going to be going live once a week as opposed to 2 times a week. I just think for what's going on with my life, I need to take some time and do the real life stuff. So I'm only going live once a week now. So remember to give this video a thumbs up if you have liked this video. You know, it's only temporary. It's just for now that we're just doing lives once a week instead of twice a week. Look, oh no, the pencil's gotten blunt. Whatever shall we do? We'll just put it in the trusty Tagal sharpener. And I'll tell you guys, I have my mediums all over my bed. Thank you. You know, I hope you guys understand that I'm only live streaming once a week because I got to start filming more color and chats. A lot of you seem to say that you like the color and chats more, so... You know, and I haven't been doing my book blog either, and I need to change that up too, you know. I need to actually make more time to read and do my blog. But I do like to color a lot, so... So guys, have we missed anything? I'm just looking over. Oh, wait a minute. Someone wanted gold, so we missed this. Little tiny thing in there. There we go. We got some glitter in it. Well, you know what you can do is put a... do that too, so... You know, real life has to take precedence, you know. We do like this. So, guys, that has been the stream, and I hope you guys have enjoyed this. So, here. Let's move this back. Oh! Try and get this fixed. So that's Santa. So we will do our best, guys, and thank you for joining me on this stream, and we got to play with a lot of our mediums. And this, bye all. I hope you have enjoyed this stream very much. And I will see you next week. Happy coloring, everybody.